now, they're 6-0. They've not made mistakes yet.
That's true. Fnatic has always been a very good team at preparing and having a strategy ready. Victor coming in, it's a pick we've seen a lot in Korea, a lot in China. Starting been playing a bit in Europe. It's very safe, but into an Azir, I honestly feel like when you talk to some of the mid laners, they say this is one of the matchups they kind of want to avoid because Azir can outrange the Victor, at least early on.
No, I actually like the Azir pick to an extent because it offers a lot of wave clear to keep the early game steady for Fnatic. In addition to that, yes, he's not that mobile in these fights early game, but he has the Janna to peel for him, and he does a whole lot of damage. In addition to that,
Huni recalling. There's nobody on the bottom lane right now. All 5 members on the top side of the map.
Reignover's in trouble. He's eaten a barrel. Amazing's trying to get in. He should be able to make his way out, but there's support coming from all angles. We do see the undertow connecting. Amazing's going to get interrupted. Doesn't connect with a body slam. Now, Origen, turn around. Reignover gets the Eye of the Storm help from Yellowstar. The stun catches onto Miffy. The parallel convergence holds him in place as Huni is now in retreat. Yellowstar and Reckless, I think you're on the wrong side of the river. Force flash away as Yellowstar throws down Ignite. Huni, he's come over the wall. He's going to get first blood on top lane Echo. Niels will reply as Amazing follows suit. 1 for Kalista, 2 for Niels. Reckless is now in trouble. Yellowstar's got nothing really to help with. Eye of the Storm shield will keep Reckless alive for a few more moments. Rend is going to get Niels to 100, but a spell shield, it's not going to work. Fnatic are winning this team fight. The knock-up onto Miffy as Reckless aggressively...
A lot of people on the top lane here. Reignover's coming in.
Fate's call, it's not going to connect. Niels is going to spell shield, but he gets knocked up by the Howling Gale. Reckless is continuing to go forward, and Reignover, he's going to sink down the vision. Going down.
A bit low on mana.
Origen is coming in now.
Let's find out. Expecke. He's going to call a Sand Soldier up, and he steals it. He's going to hop over the wall as Reignover goes down. Niels gets a kill. Onslaught to shadows from Soaz. Huni and Reckless trying to peel away. We do see the storm coming down from Featherfin. He's trying to siphon Origen's power. He puts it onto Soaz, but Soaz is still so alive. Featherfin's now in trouble. Out of mana, barrel down. He's dropped. Niels gets 2 more kills. Pekka will lose his life in reply. But Origen stole the dragons.
Not over yet, Trevor here. Fnatic is behind enemy lines, and Origen, they're looking for them.
Well, let's see. Reckless is on Miffy. Amazing's on Huni. Where can Reckless get away? He's been stunned up. Niels is going to be able to get one to reply. And Yellowstar keeps him alive. The Monsoon saves Reckless's life. And Yellow
back in base now. He's waiting for that home guard.
Look at those soldiers zoning again. That's the zone control we were talking about.
Go in there. Trying to at least force so as to play very defensive now. A stun onto Niels, maybe.
Niels is in trouble. Time Winder's going to come back with Huni. Does get the burst. He's not going to find the chrono break yet. Phase Dive, I think, got spell shielded away. It's Reignover that gets the kill. Huni pieces out of the fight with the ultimate, and Reignover's Ragnarok gets him out clean.
And there's no wards in the river here from Origen, so once the bot lane was pushed out, Huni just sneaked his way in there. Niels did not expect it. 20 seconds. Fnatic might just force a Baron and even take a fight if Origen walks in to stop it.
Well, remember, 10 Barons up until this point. Fnatic oftentimes secure those early ones. They have a numbers advantage for another 10 seconds. They're missing some key ultimates. Ren is starting to be stacked up. Origen are well aware of this, and Niels has only just spawned. Look at the damage onto Yellowstar, though. Soaz is coming in with the onslaught of Shadows. Baron is going low. Explosive Glass comes down and secured by Huni. Fnatic get the first Baron of the game, and now the team fight continues. Reckless forced to flash defensively as Soaz gets cut down where he stands. Featherfin siphons Pekke's power. He's going to stun up Amazing, and Huni gets his 4th kill of the game. There's the phase dive forward. He chrono breaks out, and Pekke almost gets taken out.
And this play here, everything was just set up from Huni being able to push that bottom lane. Roam mid, get a pick onto Niels who didn't expect it, and you start that Baron instantly, even against double smite from Origen. Fnatic takes it, they win the fight, they get another dragon, so even out 2 for 2.
Tower to defend behind, but I think they're going to get pinched in. They're going to be in trouble. There's the parallel convergence. There's the shield on Huni. The Emperor's to
move someone from an objective.
Yeah, and good zone control doing so. They put Reignover in the front, so Miffy can't afford to get close there. They have the parallel convergence zoning out as well. But we see a fight here.
Well, it does look like it. Parallel convergence holds Soaz in place, and Huni has found Pekke. Emperor's Divide is going to lock them out, at least for a moment, as Reignover is Ragnaroking around, but he can't find anyone. The rest of Fnatic did not follow through, and now they're peeling away. We do see nobody from Fnatic diving in. Look at Baron HP in the bottom left, guys. Fnatic are on track to get number 2, and they do.
They have the Kalista there. time it with the true damage of an Olaf and his own smite, and you secured that one. Once again, though, this is the setup for Fnatic, how they zone Origen away from these objectives, and then they just brute force them down.
Just keep your eyes on Huni as well as Yellow Star approaches Soaz. Looks to put the pony in the stable. Knock up slow. A lot of hunting going on here. Reckless is going to hop over, eventually go down. While we see Soaz down, I just want to go back to that point for Huni. The way he uses his clone, we're just gonna let that be.
The talisman is 40-second cooldown, so I guess, yeah, he used that ability, but didn't have to flash for it. Forced away from Reckless. That could be an opening for Origen. If Soaz gets in from the flank, onto Reckless.
Reckless is caught out, he's been stunned. We see the Mikhails coming out, but look at the reply. Origen locked up against the wall. Soaz will go down to the rend of Reckless, and they're running away. Emperor's Divide knocks Yellow Star back as the boomerang from Niels doesn't really connect. Tower falls, inhibitor falls. Fnatic have broken Origen's backs.
And again, Fnatic here, they know exactly what Origen wants to do. Soaz came from the base as well. They jumped Reckless. But you have the Mikhails, you have the Janna there to help. And also Huni putting up this stun.
He's done it! Peke gets stunned by the convergence, but Niels gets the crit that he wants. Reckless with one more. 3 members of Origen down, 4 members of Origen down. Niels trying to run away, and Fnatic unable to find him. Baron empowered minions and a numbers advantage. They're on to the Nexus. Fnatic will be undefeated.
Against Fnatic.
This might be in trouble. So as he initiated this one, he throws down the onslaught to Shadows, and Huni gets split up. He's used an early chronobake to survive as Miffy now needs to flash defensively. Fnatic are not going to get Fnatic brushed, and they set up another tower kill.
Yeah, Soaz goes
Around the corner. He's going to throw down parallel convergence. It doesn't connect a stun. He doesn't need it because he's down. Huni gets the kill before he gets dropped, though, 1-for-1. Rainover's wrecking Niels' face in the back line as Reckless gets a kill onto Amazing. 2 members of Origen down, only 1 for Fnatic. Siphon power plus Rainover's vicious strikes will secure a kill, or 2 for Fnatic. 4 members down, only Niels static. Fnatic gonna look towards the Nexus.
8-0-9 on Reckless, involved in 17 out of 19 kills for Fnatic, and he's showing up big against his ex-teammates.
He definitely is. Fnatic put on a fantastic performance. The original fan favorites. They will take down Origen and hold on to first place, undefeated in the summer splits. That game delivered. Despite how heavily it ended, you can see how even they were, at least for the first 10, 15, 20 minutes.
Let's go back to level 1. We had a big 5-on-5 team fight. A few minutes later, we have another one. That was the first big advantage for Fnatic, where they secured 3 or 4 kills. Reckless got quite a few of them on his side. Origen tried to come back around the Dragon, but then we had that Huni roam into the mid lane, and just a few big plays really snowballed this advantage for Fnatic.
And just the way these fights came about as well, both teams were not thinking in the moment. They were both thinking 1 or 2 steps ahead, because we were talking about Huni. He had to get out of that bot lane because he could potentially get dove by Origen, so he backed up and joined Origen. They knew Huni might not even fall for that, so both teams ended up converging on the left side of the mid there in that explosive bloodbath.
Yeah.
And it just worked. It was smart fights. It wasn't senseless fighting, you know, not unicorns of love style almost, some of these games. Everything happened with a goal. First, just control the map, later on the Dragons, later on the Barons, and fantastic playing and shot calling, honestly, from Fnatic.
And we didn't talk too much about him in the game itself, but Febiven on this Victor here, out-farming Peke in the laning phase. Then he was roaming around, so yes, he lost his tower, but he added more value in terms of the kills he got. This Victor into a Zia matchup, as I said in Champs League, from when you talk to mid lanes, say it can be a bit tricky because, you know, the soldiers can be super annoying for you, but he out-farmed Peke in this lane and got late game on the Victor, became a monster as well.
Definitely the case. You can see how happy Fnatic are, 7-0. It's good to see some gentle smiles on the side of Origen. It did put up a good fight. I do want to highlight very quickly, 6 kills for Origen, all 6 of them in Niels' hands. Of the 19 kills Fnatic got, 17 of them Reckless was involved in. However, for the first